Hello everyone, my name is Hugh Johnson. I am doing this video to give a response about all the videos I have seen about chakras, including the standardized quote version unquote on the perception of how chakras should be. Now, I am not monetized. I do not make money off these videos, but they are here just to give you a different perspective. Alright, let's start off with the root chakra. In my studies and belief, the root chakra is conception vessel number 1, which is an acupuncture point. And the color of this chakra is red. How you find this chakra location is when you wear a pair of jeans or pants, where the inseam of the pants and the inseam of the zipper cross. Right above, right between the locations you use to go to the bathroom with, this is your root chakra or kundalini. Now the purpose of this chakra is the belief or confidence you have in yourself. And the more confidence you have in yourself, the stronger this chakra is. Now go up the spine now. The coccyx in the spine is more or less kind of like in an older car. On the older cars you have a long cable that used to extend from the negative terminal of the battery to the body of the car. Now you could start on older cars. You could start them up, and you could remove the positive terminal of the battery because the alternator would be taking over the supplying power as far as electricity to the car. But you remove the negative terminal and the car would die. Well, that long cable had formed this connection, and the body is the coccyx. Now, is this part of the kundalini or not? I will leave that opinion up to you. Now let's head up the spine. Now we're into at the base of the spine for the sacrum, and the 5 vertebrae of the lumbar part of the spine are, or on the front of the body, from the pubic bone to the navel. This is the navel chakra, and it is the color orange. Now the Chinese have a belief that the kidneys store an essence which is seeped out called Jing and is fed into the Chinese spleen, or in American medical terminology, this is the pancreas. Now this Jing, along with the air we breathe, the food we eat, all combine together and form some type of chemical reaction, for lack of a better reference, and therefore chi is produced. And in between and in this chakra is the storehouse of where they store this chi. If you go to your navel and you go from this knuckle to this knuckle, put it from the navel pointing to the side of the body, you will find the location of where chi is distributed through the rest of the body. Now let's head more into the spine. From the T11 up through T7, or on the front of the body, from the navel up to the xiphoid process, we have the solar plexus chakra, which is the color yellow. The T12 vertebrae, which is connected to one of the false ribs, is not necessarily connected with energy. Now this is where you feel other people's emotions. You feel their angers. and which may make you irritable. You may feel the depression and makes you feel sad. You may feel their happiness and it may make you feel joy. Well, this is the main purpose. And also, when you go to a psychic, this is where the energy handshake happens. The So again, solar plexus, the color yellow, but when it is in prime optimum shape, the color of this chakra is gold. Now, from T6 up through T1 on the spine or on the front of the body, from the xiphoid process all the way up to the collarbone, we are now into the heart chakra, the emotional chakra, and how it reacts pretty much to what you have buried in your paradigm. This is your subconscious area where your thoughts, feelings, these could be good thoughts, they also could be traumas, insecurities, so forth and so on. Well, there are times you may be triggered by a certain thing. Well, this is because in your paradigm, your subconscious, something is buried there to react to it. And of course, the heart chakra reacts. The color of the heart chakra is pink. The reason I believe that is because people that are in an emotional stress, you can put them into a room painted pink, and a lot of their anxieties will calm down. Now up to the cervical part of the spine and the medulla. Now in the Bhagavad Gita, these are considered separate entities. I consider them all the same thing. Because in this area, this is the spiritual chakra, the color green. And of course, the darker the green it is, the better it is. This is your subconscious in which your spirit guides try to plug into you. You may have seen old movies. You have an operator pull the cord and ask for when they told a specific phone number, and plugs into that specific location is supposed to be. Your guides, guardian angels, whatever, it is almost indirectly the same technique. I'm sure we have all heard the cliche, you ever felt the hair standing on the back of your neck. But if there's, again, in that paradigm where this is stored, this could interfere with your communication with your guides. Now onward to the third eye. It is the color of a dark blue or indigo. In fact, in the Bhagavad Gita, it states that the third eye is if you ever see it, is a blue opal surrounded by flame. And I believe correctly, there's a small white star with the opal in the background and the dark and the flame. Now this is, in the Bhagavad Gita, is considered a unique entity of its own, while in my teachings it is another chakra, in which the medulla and the third eye work together. This is where you see visions. Your movie screen where you see dreams. Problem solving. Some people look down when trying to solve a problem, and some people look up. If you look up, this induces this induces a state of mind which we call alpha, in which the brain is slowed down a little bit, so which you're able to work on your problem. The left side is applying the relevant information, and the right side presenting the intuitive and playfulness for you to be able to work on that problem. And also control of the mind, control of the brain through the use of the mind. in case you're in an emotional or distressed issue, by looking up into the third eye and trying to make a picture of whatever it is. You can, the left and right side of the brain, the cerebrum, are allowed to work together to bring a resolution to this. Now up to the crown chakra, the whole fontanelle. The main area that's usually focused with the crown chakra is the posterior fontanelle. How it is found, go to your ear flaps, I guess, and go to the very top, come to the top of your head, and if you feel around, you'll feel a slight groove. And right here is your posterior fontanelle. Of course, you can look this up on any anatomy book. And the color of this chakra is purple, the highest spiritual color there is. And at the same time, there used to be a phrase of, well, what's wrong with you? Do you have a hole in your head? Well, my goodness, yes I do, and I'm sure proud of it. But this is where the spiritual energy enters and leaves your physical body. And finally, there's one floats slightly above the body. You can consider it your 8th chakra. And this is the oversoul. This is that little tag that the source has with you because of your uniqueness of you being an individual person. Because your spiritual gifts and your spiritual energy are different than mine. Your talents are different, your gifts are different than what I would have. Therefore, your uniqueness on this earth planet. Okay, that is my perspective on chakras. If somebody would like to leave a comment, that would be wonderful. There is no subscribe to this channel because my range is very limited. Okay, I hope you view this video, and I thank you very much.